How's everybody doing tonight? Let's rock and roll. It's 7 o'clock. Can we get a thumbs up from Michael Regal? Can you hear me well? And how do I sound? Everything look good? All right. Well, we're going to be jumping into a live stream tonight every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Love hanging out with you guys. We might only go for about a half hour tonight, but I like to hang out with you guys at least once a week, be available, ask questions, or answer any questions that you guys might have. So a lot of people are going to be jumping in here, filtering in. So how's everybody doing tonight? You guys get ready for the work week coming up. What do you guys got going on? Looking at the comments here. So here we go. So we have a lot of mowing to do. We're on our second week of mowing. Last week we did all of our first cuts. Pretty much everybody needed it. Even the lawns that maybe weren't full-blown growing just yet they had some spotty spots or some thick spots that were just kind of clean up. Plus, we did all of the edging for all the sidewalks and driveways for all of our customers. That right there is like another 10, 15 hours of just pure edging, grinding it out. We probably went through 10 plus edger blades, you know what I mean? So this week, the guy should be mowing a lot of the week solo. I might help him out a little bit here, but it's going to be a very fun week, second week of mowing. So really excited about that. All right, well, welcome to the jungle. How's everybody doing tonight? If you guys want to let me know what you got going on, and if you guys have any questions or any comments, love reading all the comments here. Anthony's Asphalt, Will Young, Josh Bulldog, 3611. And my cat is jumping on board here. You guys hear that? That's my cat. So we're shooting this off real time, and that's what you get from behind the scenes. All right. If you guys can't also do me a big solid, big thumbs up on the video. We really appreciate that. Maybe you guys are watching the replay later. Super appreciate the thumbs up when you guys come on back to the videos. Also, shout out to everybody who's going to be listening to the podcast. We ripped the audio from the live stream, put it on the podcast the following Saturday. And by the way, this month of April that we just wrapped up, we had our biggest download month ever, like 95,000 downloads, which is just absolutely wild. So, all right, so everybody's filtering in here. We got about 70 people joining. Going through the comments here. If you guys got comments or questions, or you guys want to talk business, talk shop, let me know what you guys got going on, and let me know what you got going on for your upcoming week. All right, so I got right here, Brian, would you get a 2023 Ford Super Duty? Good question, Josh. Actually, we have a 2022, or at least a truck on order. It should be here in 2022. I just got a production date from my Ford customer account, whatever you want to call it. So it looks like the truck is going into production as we speak. I would imagine from there, probably about 3 or 4 weeks to hopefully get it in. And I cannot wait because we absolutely need another truck. The guys are taking out the first truck. They're rocking and rolling, mowing, doing a bunch of stuff that way. I need to do a whole bunch of other crap and take the truck and go a different direction. And plus, it's just, we got one truck. So when we're plowing snow, I'm always anxious. What if we do get a breakdown, right? So our business is definitely booming, and we need to get another truck in. All right, so keep going through the comments here. Preston S, what should I say to a customer who doesn't want to pay the increase in prices this year? What is the nicest way to let them go? You just tell them the truth. Hey, sorry. Unfortunately, our price, it is what it is. If I would never let the customer decide if they want to pay or not pay. It's not really a conversation. It's like, hey, here's our price. And if you don't want to pay it, no problem. You can let them down easy and say, hey, I get it. I'm a consumer too. Hope you find somebody else out there that wants to cut it for whatever they want to pay. And say, if you can't find somebody, give us a shout back. Always leave it open-ended. You don't want to be a jerk. But the reality is that, you know what, folks aren't going to find anybody cheaper in this market. We had 6 customers try to put an ultimatum on us, and 3 out of the 6 came back. And I would imagine the other 2 or 3 are going to come back here in a couple of weeks, trying a new service out. Hopefully that answers your question, Josh. So welcome to the jungle. How's everybody doing? Let's keep going with the comments. Hey, my guy, thanks for the info on the apartment complex back in November. You were right. Too big, too fast. All right. So Jeffrey was been some different larger sites. And I said, hey, before you run, let's walk first. That was a unique situation, but I'm sure you'll be lining your business up nonetheless, Jeffrey, before you know it, and be able to tackle some of those larger sites. By the way, thank you to all of you guys who have been listening to the podcast. I was just saying a minute ago, 95,000 downloads in the month of April, which is just absolutely wild. Also, if you guys don't know, we have promo code LIVESTREAM saves 10% on all training programs, all resources, all bundles at LAWNTREPRENEURacademy.com. So if you guys need employee handbook, employee manual, employee procurement form, contracts, all that mess. Price increase letters, that's all there at lawnchpreneuracademy.com. Promo code livestream saves you 10%. I'm looking at my podcast downloads right now, 97,500 for the month of April. Holy crap. Thank you for all of the support. Trying to crack 100,000, huh? That'd be awesome. Will Young, tips for getting more mowing clients. Just, simple marketing, yard signs, postcards, door hangers if you're into that. Google My Business. If you haven't set that up, make sure you do. That is a great way to get more customers. And then ask for referrals. Make a post on Facebook. Hey, we're expanding. Now accepting new clients, that kind of stuff. That's what works for us. Kingdom Lawn Care, Jarvis is joining us. We had a great podcast actually about 2-3 weeks ago, didn't we, Jarvis? Awesome. You never did a video with the 9010. I have a couple videos out there with the Echo 9010. We have ours. It's okay. I like it. It's a little bit heavy on the tubes. I don't really rock the Echo 9010 that much, but still a great leaf blower. I think the 9010 is a new one, but I only have the 8010. Isn't that the one that was before? Maybe it was a 9010. I don't know. They revised it though. Brian, what is my favorite trimmer? Right now, it's the Echo 2620. That's from Arlasia Leita. I don't know how to say that. Apologize if I butchered it. Happy Sunday to Ronald B. All right, I'm going to stop doing the last names. I can't do those. All right, Ivan of Triple I Landscaping in Southfield saying, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. What's my favorite snow plowing? Not sure what you mean there. Give me some more, like favorite piece of equipment or favorite thing to snow plow, residential, commercial. I love plowing commercial. Obviously, it's a lot easier, a lot simpler, way a lot smoother. And but the caveat is sometimes you got to wait for your money. J&B Landscapes. Hi, Brian. How's it going? Bill Hall's in the house. What's up, Bill? All right. If you guys have any comments or you guys want me to talk about a certain topic, leave it in the comments. Whatever I can do to help you guys grow. I love doing the live streams here and just doing whatever I can to help you guys. Dennis McCoy, talk business credit. Business credit is a tough one to establish and to grow. What you need to do is get a secured credit card, even in your personal life for your personal finances, and then your business finances if you're younger, just getting started. But as soon as you can start establishing business credit, doors are going to open for you to be able to finance, get lines of credit for your company. In fact, most folks, no matter what, your first 1, 5, maybe even 10 years, you're probably going to have to secure your business loans anyway personally. So make sure you don't mess up your own personal finances and credit. But to continue to grow your business credit, a credit card's a great way to do that. Lines of credit are great ways to do that. And having a good relationship with your banker. Actually, every like 6 to 12 months, Chase Bank increases our credit line. Like, it's wild. I don't even ask to. But you know what? We do a lot of business on our credit card and we pay it off on time. So that's a great way to do that. All right. How's everybody doing? Bagged mulch or bulk mulch? For us, we've done a little bit of both. I'm a big fan of bulk mulch, much better pricing. But when it comes to intricate jobs or backyards, bagged mulch has helped us many a times. Sometimes we can't get equipment back there. So bulk mulch is my go-to, but bag mulch is fine. Do you guys do bag mulch or bulk mulch? What do you guys do? I know that like the Almond Landscape, they have like pallets of bag mulch that comes in, and they're fans of bag mulch. That works too. Where's everybody from? Let's do a little roll call. Watching from Louisiana. Somebody was from Michigan. Where's everybody else from? Leave me some comments, and I'm going to read these all out loud for you guys. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out LAWNTREPRENEURacademy.com, Brian's 10 saves 10% everywhere else. That's the Brian's 10 back here, right? The live stream saves 10% at LAWNTREPRENEURacademy.com through midnight. We do a little Sunday live stream special, help you guys save some money. South Dakota, St. Louis, Myrtle Beach, Holland, Michigan. There you go. Coming to Holland in a couple weeks. Orlando, Milwaukee, Lincoln, Nebraska, Allegan, Michigan. Wow. Wisconsin, you guys are flying in here. Got about 100 people joining this. Louisiana, Lansing. Hey, Aaron from Lansing Lawn Service. What's up, bud? How you doing? Kenosha, Crozet, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, Westland, Michigan. Hey, Westland. There you go. Westland is the best land. North Carolina, and so much more. Gosh, you guys ever get in like that position in like the spring, summer where like you don't run the air conditioning yet, but you're definitely not running the heat anymore? I'm like sweating. It's kind of wild because it's like 72 degrees in the house, but it's just humid because it's like that awkward spring kind of transition here in Michigan. So I don't know, like, Do we run the heat? Do we run the air? Do we run the leave the windows open? I don't know what's going on. When and where are you coming to Holland? I'm not sure. I think 2 or 3 weeks. We might try to get over there and see the big giant. Is it the Dutch windmill place? So I'm hoping to maybe get over there just to get out of the house. And after all of our mulches move, we're going to try to get over there. What do you think is better, walk behind or a zero turn? 100% a zero turn. It's just going to be more profitable, more productive. It's going to be more profitable because you're more productive. Hammond, Indiana. Where's Hammond, Indiana relation to Indianapolis, Patrick? That'd be cool to know. Still run the heat at night. It's a mess this time of year. Yeah, if you're in the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. How do you price commercial snow plowing? We actually, in our snow commercial contracts, have a baseline pricing for all of our commercial snow plowing. We base it on 1 acre site and then 100 linear feet of sidewalk. We have 4 different tiers by inches and by price. Check it out. Also in the How to Plow Snow training program with the whole farm, I have an office video that's about 40 minutes long. It's the first module, all about how to set your pricing. Beyond that, we have a bunch of great YouTube videos talking about pricing as well. Not going to spend a lot of time on that right now. Landscaping plus lawn care. I love your videos. Can't wait for my lawn care business. All right. Hey, if you're just getting started, awesome, brother. Welcome to the jungle. What else we got? How do we price subcontracting? That's a great question. Pricing subcontracting is one of those things where you have to figure out the cost of the job that you need somebody to sub out for, right? So let's say you have an HOA, it's 5 acres. Somebody's got to fertilize it for, I don't know, $400. Maybe that's high, maybe that's low, but you know what I'm saying. And so you got to find somebody that can give you the price. Maybe the subcontractor said, hey, it's going to be $400 for me to fertilize that. Then you have the option of charging the customer $400, charging the customer at 3, 5, 10% markup. Maybe you want to charge them $450 to kind of broker that service. The customer gets invoiced from you. You take care of the customer. They don't talk to the subcontractor, at least not my business. So you work the relationship out with the subcontractor and you pay them off. They take care of the work. You wrap it up into the rest of your invoice for whatever the larger job is most likely. And then you just brokered that deal, made $50, whatever. So Bedell does a lot of fertilizing for me. Anytime he fertilizes a property for 40, I charge the customer 45. He has a couple properties of mine that he fertilizes that it's $650, and I charge the customer $700. Hopefully that makes some sense. We got a couple super chats in here from Kubota L4701. How should I start a lawn/brush hogging company at 14? I'm not too sure about the brush hogging. I'm sure you just have to get a tractor of some sort with an implement on the back, and you can start brush hogging some, vacant fields. That would be cool. I'm not sure the pricing on that. Maybe some folks can help in the comments. But to start a lawn care business, you just get a mower, trimmer, blower, or a push broom, whatever you got to do, and just start knocking on doors. Tell people, hey, 25, 30, 40, $50, whatever you can get in your area, your subdivision, or your part of town. And just start watching a lot of great YouTube videos so you can start learning the business, learning the industry. But that's how it starts. You just start push mowing and just reinvest as much money as you can, buying the nicer equipment so you're more productive and obviously can continue to grow your revenue and make more profit. So still getting frost on the west side of Michigan or in Michigan. Yeah, it's been crazy. I think Wednesday or Thursday we had some frost on the ground in the morning. That was wild. What percentage of the gross do you pay for like just the mowing, just on average? I'm not really sure what you mean there. If you got some more John Smith, let me know. Am I considered a noob for lawn care, charging my 5 to 6 customers $20 to $25 per cut and $40 every other week? I would say yes. On those pricing, you need to bring those up. Have a minimum, probably $40 is a minimum in this economy anywhere. I mean, other than maybe a trailer park lawn. And then bi-weekly, at least double the price from your weekly. However, I would say don't even offer bi-weekly. That's a whole nother conversation. I got a couple of videos on that. Very rare circumstances should you offer bi-weekly. But I would say 2.5x your bi-weekly. When they say, oh, screw that, then I'm just going to go weekly. There you go. That's what you're looking for. You got regular bills. You need regular income. No bi-weekly crap. All right. If you guys got questions or comments, leave them down here. Reading through them as best as I can. Hopefully this is helping you guys out. Hey, if you guys need lawn contracts, rate adjustment letters, subcontractor agreements. Actually, we have a great subcontractor agreement. That's been a very popular resource this spring. You can check it out at LAWNTREPRENEURacademy.com/store. And the promo code LIVESTREAM saves 10% through the rest of the weekend. What is my weekly minimum price? For us, it's $40. We're talking a 4,000 square foot lawn, in and out in 15 minutes, cut, trim, blow, edge bi-weekly. All right. I am going to get a sip of water here. What would you recommend, mulch kit or a shoot blocker? That just depends on the mower. Some of them have a mulch on demand kit, like the John Deere's, which I think are awesome, that mod deck. For us personally, we run shoot blockers, no mulch kits. But then again, some areas of the country, some different regions, mulch kits are the way to go. So it really just depends. All right. What is your go-to brand? Echo, Husqvarna, Steel, or Red Max? It just depends. For like hand tools and combi units and hedge trimmers, I like Steel. For leaf blowers, I like Red Max. For trimmers, I like Echo. And I don't really own any Husqvarna. Babe, you good? Sweet. Here we go. How much do you pay yourself a week? That's going to be dependent on you, your company, your revenue, your profit, the way your company is set up. We are an LLC, taxed as an S corp, and we have a modest salary that we get through the business, and then we do quarterly distributions. What I pay myself, it's almost irrelevant, but I would say whatever you can pay yourself that you can commit to and stick to, put yourself on payroll. I mean, through a payroll company, through your business. Hire a good CPA. They can help you out with this stuff. Whether you pay yourself $500 a week or $1,500 a week, it's literally almost irrelevant, other than make sure you have a decent salary that can pay your life's bills. That is the litmus that the IRS, from what I understand, is going to apply to you if you ever get audited and they go down that whole rabbit hole. So don't pay yourself a 15 grand a year salary and do 100 grand in distributions. Don't pay yourself an 80 grand salary and 20 grand in distributions because you're paying too much in tax. My suggestion would be have a modest 30, 40, 50 grand a year salary from the business, and then talk to your CPA about how to do distributions from there. Hopefully that helps out. All right, a lot of great questions coming in. Wow. Andrew, yeah, I don't do a lot of collabs like that, so probably not going to happen. Sorry about that. Great questions here, though. What do you think about getting shirts and hats and sweatshirts? I think that's a great way to increase your marketing and branding. We get all of our stuff from Chant's Daily Hustle store. A lot of you guys know Chant. He's a great dude, Chant and Amy. All of our red shirts, our gray hoodies. Actually, I'm wearing a green hoodie right now, but my North Face one. But all of my gray ones that you guys see in our videos and on Instagram, those are all from Chant. They're awesome. I think if you mention Brian's 10-2, they would save you 10% on a new order. So, hey, if you guys can do me a solid, can you guys thumbs up the video if you guys don't mind, or the replay if you guys are watching later? We have 60 thumbs up. Let's see if we can bang this thing up to 100 really quick. You guys have been awesome. Are you guys enjoying the weekly live streams? We do them Sunday night, every week, 7 p.m. Eastern. Liz lets me hang out with you guys. Not lets me, but it's Sunday. It's family day. I have been trying to hardcore block off Sundays. I haven't done any work today on the business, social or lawn care. So I love hanging out with you guys, though. Liz has been letting me, hang out with you guys on Sunday night. She's helping, too. She's moderating comments and everything and watching Emmy. So we're working together. We're at 88 likes. Let's get 12 more. We'll keep answering some questions here. As we keep going through here, how should I transport my gear without a car? My clients are close. I just stacked my stuff on the actual mower and just rolled it down the road. If maybe later you can get a zero turn in a little cart from Amazon, or stack your stuff on a cart. Christian from C&I Services, he had a stand-on mower, threw the backpack blower on his back, put the trimmer on the mower deck, and just zipped around town. Okay, my cat is on the counter, and Lord knows what's going to happen next. How do I price our lawns? $40 minimum, $55 to $60 for a half to three-quarter, $75 to $90 for an acre. And I know lately we've been pricing our acreage at about $100 an acre, and we're getting it. We're getting yeses, which is wild. $100 to mow an acre. That's good money to me. I don't know about you guys. All right. Questions. How often do you change your lawnmower blades from spring to fall? We change our lawnmower blades about every 8 hours of mow time. So it depends on, the day. Some days we're mowing lawns for 4 hours because we get rained out. Other days we're mowing for 10, 12 hours because we are having a makeup day. If we do that, I legit change my blades out at lunch or later in the afternoon at 3 or 4 o'clock, we'll zip them off really quick. And it just keeps the grass looking as nice as possible. You're cutting instead of tearing. And we always have extra sets of blades with us in the trailer. Hopefully that helps you out, Mystic. Great question. There's Emmy. She's grunting. I can hear it from here. She sounds awesome. She's fired up. She missed her 5 o'clock nap, so she's a little cranky today. Great questions coming in. Josh Bulldog again. Hey Brian, how do you like the Boss DXT V-Plow? Love it. Great plow. Wouldn't buy anything else at this time. Although I do like that snow power. What is it? The F12 or F14? Those things are looking pretty dope. All right, keep going through here. A lot of great questions coming in. If you could only choose one, you would have a Laser Z with a bagger, multi-force, or a Vertex for a second machine. If you're going to get into more services like leaf blowing, snow plowing, dethatching, all that stuff, a Toro multi-force would probably be the go-to unit for you. If you have a Toro dealer nearby as well. If you just want a pure stand-on mower that's going to just crush it, I would say just get the Vertex. That's also dependent if an Exmark dealer is by you. I am loving the Vertex. Rob and I are going to do a weekly review, our first week in review. We already got about 15, 18 hours on that machine just in like 4 days. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's a banger of a mower, and I'm not just saying that. Have I ever had the chance to plow with a side-by-side? I have not. That would be really cool. I don't have a Razor or a Ranger just yet. I hope to get a Ranger as soon as we have the house and the land. We're all moved in. It's still going to be, at least a year and a half out. But that'd be really cool. When's my new truck coming in? Gavin, I have a build date that just came into production 3 days ago. So I saw that on Friday or Saturday, whatever it was. So I'm hoping 3 or 4 weeks. That would be the ticket. So we'll find out how it goes. I'm hoping nothing changes with the build date. It was supposed to be April 25th. It got bumped back to May 7th. So that is supposed to be this week. But on the website, hey, babe, you might want to get the cat. He's knocking the, never mind, we're good. That Tupperware that you emptied, the lid, he just spun it. I saw it spin, and I'm like, oh, dear baby Jesus. That could have been really bad. Let's see. Great questions, though, guys. Dude, he spun that. Yeah, your leg crusade. He was batting it. Oh my God, that would have been not good. All right, we're shooting this real time. Babe, you want to come say hey? Peek in. Boop, boop. You got to fix the hair. Get your hair did. I don't think we can show Emmy, though. No, I'm not showing Emmy. Yeah. Here, just let her know. All right, we got a quick commercial for... Oh, she's... Hey!
She is so sassy.
How you doing? There you go.
Oh, you're a sad girl.
Teapot. When she screams, we call her a little teapot.
Teapot?
I wish I could pan the camera this way more. She's doing good?
Yeah.
She's
on the baby gate, she's in jail.
Mentioning it. I heard. Is that what I hear?
Yeah.
I thought it was Frank batting it. Then I look over. Oh my gosh. Well, we got 7 more minutes in the bat time. All right, cool. Everybody say hey Liz. She's watching on her phone, moderating the comments. Can you guys say hey Liz, hey Emmy? All right, great questions coming in tonight. All right, I'm going back through the questions. If you got them, let me know. It's Mystic Lawn Care. How many times do you change your blades from the start or finish of summer? Every 8 hours. I think we just answered that one. Let's keep going. What's the best leaf blower on the market? I like the 8550s and now recently the 8560s with Red Max. How do you bring up price increases respectfully to clients? We have our rate adjustment letter. We send that out to all of our customers in the spring with their lawn agreement renewal letter. By the way, you don't need a fancy letter. Okay. If you want to, just call your customer and tell them, hey, just want to confirm service. They're like, yep, awesome. When do you start? 2 weeks. Hey, just really quick, want to let you know, slight weekly rate increase by $3 a week. Nothing we can really do about it. Our costs are up. We're going to be able to still mow the property for you. We're excited about signing you back up and taking care of the property, but it's going to be $48 a week instead of the $45 you had them at. And that's all you say. Less talking is better. Whoever talks after that loses in the sales battle. All right. I'm thinking about a standout. What do you recommend? You're the man. Love your show. Billy Spray. Thanks, Billy. Really just depends. I always say go with what your local dealer sells and supports because that's going to be the people that take care of you the most. Making the sales one thing. You can buy any mower anywhere. but you have to get it serviced, worked on, parts, all that stuff. So you have to go to where it can be serviced. So respectfully, if you got a John Deere dealer down the road, 10 minutes away, and you got an Exmark dealer an hour, I would probably be a John Deere guy, just how it is. Or if you're going to be an Exmark guy, buy a couple extra parts, buy an extra pulley or two, a couple deck belts, tires, wheels, pulleys, a little this, a little that, or just be prepared to drive an hour if your mower breaks down. One of those deals, right? Hopefully that makes sense. We got Paul Goodchild joining us from the United Kingdom. A couple people got to bounce. All right, you guys have a great day. If you got to bounce, do you have a mechanic or use Weingardts? A little bit of both. I fix some of my equipment, but I'm not super mechanically inclined, so I do rely on them a lot. A really quick little commercial, little timeout again. If you guys want to hit the thumbs up, maybe you guys are just joining us. We do a weekly live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. We have the live replay audio on the podcast on a Saturday bonus episode. If you guys haven't listened to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast, 97,500 downloads last month. Can't fake any of your numbers when you're doing this stuff. 97,500. That means we got to be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Between all the guests that are on and the solo episodes we do, some great content there. We have a blast on the podcast. Hey, really quick plug as well. Tomorrow, Monday, Alex Nickens is going to be on the podcast. Yes, we got him. And then also Monday, tomorrow night, I think 7 p.m. Eastern, maybe it's 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to drop his shop tour. I think it's 80 by 120. His place is huge. It's awesome. I think the video is like 35 minutes long. You got to check it out. All right. And make sure you guys give a big thumbs up, leave a comment. It's going to be a really, really good time. Hey, we just kicked over 106 likes. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. All right, rapid fire. We're going through all the questions. Do I do a lot of dethatchings? I love my JRCO. It's a must-have for spring cleanups. Yes, we have the Toro version, which might still be the JRCO or a version of it. We have 4 or 5 dethatchings actually we're going to be doing this week. $250 for those. I'm at about $75-ish per 1,000. And then we discount it if you get an aeration as well. So it's $249, and then an aeration is $99. So I have 5 dethatching aerations at $350 a pop. 15, 16, 17, 50, $1,750. Maybe 4 hours of work. That'll be a good afternoon. Have I mowed with a Ferris? I have with the Z3X, but that is about it. It was a good mower. I liked it. Probably one of the best mowers I ever used for hillside stability. That width on the unit, 61-inch deck, but I think with the tires, it's probably 64, 65 inches. It's one of the best. Those tires are huge. And I forget what engine's on there, but I think it was a 27 or 37 horsepower engine, whatever it was beefy. I really enjoyed it. How do you deal with irrigation system damage and aeration? We just have one simple rule. When we aerate, you got to mark the flags, the customer. If the customer doesn't mark the flags, we don't take responsibility for the heads. Period, case closed. And if they say, oh, I don't have the time to mark it, all that other mess, no problem. We'll aerate, but we're flying blind. Now, we stay a foot away from the whole perimeter, from the inside of the property to the outside of the property. We stay a foot in on both parts. But at the end of the day, if we can't see the sprinkler heads or they're not marked with flags, you little irrigation flags that you get at Home Depot or a Site One, we don't take responsibility for it. So we always tell the customer, hey, can you run your sprinkler system, mark your heads? Usually customers will do that for you. Or if they don't have little sprinklers flags, irrigation flags, just tell them to get some sticks on the property and put those sticks into the grass. Believe it or not, it's crude, it's rudimentary, but many times customers will just grab branches, stick them into the grass, and mark their sprinkler heads that way. Hopefully that helps out. We're at about $30 per 1,000 for our aerations this year. And, you can price break as you go up from there. Some guys are doing acres for $250 to $400, which I think is awesome. How am I liking the Billy Goat stand-on and the possibility of a multi-force turbine? To be honest with you, I just wanted a dedicated machine, something that was simple, straightforward. I didn't want to retool the multi-force 5 different times, although I know you can. We're busy. You guys are busy. I don't mind retooling the multi-force, but it's a lot of work, right? So I don't think I'm ever going to get the turbine or invest in the turbine. I didn't want to have to retool it because when we're done mowing in October, I want to add the bagger and bag with it. And then I want to add the snow blade and eventually snowplow with it. But I don't want to change it over 17 different times. Now, that's a lazy man's approach. I get it. For somebody else who might want to have every different tool in the arsenal and use it for the turbine, that's fantastic. For me, I just wanted a dedicated machine. It's compact. It's 36 inches, and it's been great for us. No. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer there. That's just my personal preference. Skag or Exmark. I'm a big Exmark guy through and through. You guys know that. Skag makes great product too. I don't think you can go wrong. Again, go with what your local dealer service and supports. I think the Skag and Exmark have a pretty good similar cut. Let's do this really quick. We're going to do a poll. Best quality of cut, Skag or Exmark. We're going to ask you guys. We got the poll going on. Thanks for joining us on weekly live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. If you guys listen to the replay, I love you guys as well on the podcast. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for sharing the podcast. Thanks for sharing it on Instagram and sharing it with a Lawn Bro. Really appreciate that. Can you guys drop a like if you guys haven't on the video? Really appreciate that. We're at 115 likes, and maybe we can get to 200-300 by the end of the night. So, all right, let's keep it going. We got the polls, rock and roll, and Skag 55%. Wow, okay. We got some Skag fans in the house. Can I give away a Whippy Snippy? A shout out from Australia. What's up, bud? How you doing? Dale from Australia. What time is it over there? Is it like 7 a.m. or probably 10 a.m.? I think you guys are 12 or 13 hours ahead of us. Quick question from AJ Hurd. Any updates about this year's Lawntrepreneur Academy event? Yes. You guys can earmark your calendar, November 12th, Saturday. No official announcement just yet for the tickets, but most likely end of May. We're going to be dropping them a little bit earlier. I got some great speakers lined up. Still locking 1 or 2 other people in. Pretty much a whole new lineup. We're going to just change almost everybody out. The people that have spoken in the past, they're still going to come, a lot of them, but they just want to mingle and hang out with you guys. So the Corey Ballards, the Almonds, a bunch of other great folks. But then we also have another whole handful of about a half dozen people that are going to be coming in to speak. All new people, change it up, get some fresh speakers in there, some fresh content, some fresh perspectives. People you know, people you might not know. So it's going to be a really good time. Look for those tickets at the end of the month. Thanks for asking, AJ. All right, lots of great customers coming in. I'm trying to, or questions coming in, trying to answer them as much as I can. Thanks for everybody saying hey to Liz and Emmy. We mow a lot of tall grass. Best weed trimmer. I would say the 2620T. That's the torque version, the high torque version. I think the Echo 2620 is a great trimmer. If you're mowing down tall brush, try the T version. But I think that's going to be a little overkill for your weekly growth. So just make sure that's a dedicated trimmer for your field grass and your tall grass. For those of you guys that are doing aerations, can you guys leave me your per 1,000 aeration rate in the comments? What are you guys doing for an aeration? P for P, pay for performance. Not a fan. Love Mike Andes. God bless him. I don't think that's the way of the future. I think contractors are the way of the future. From our company to hiring the whole world out as an economy, as hiring people as independent contractors. A lot of reasons for that. All right. Bunch of great questions here. How long does a gas live in a 5-gallon container? I think they say like the shelf life on fresh gas is 30 days. Treated gas about 2 years with like a stable or a product like that. Do I aerate lawns with underground dog fences? I do not. Stay away from those. You puncture the line anywhere. And that line will shift because the soil will shift. Who knows where the installer put it? Do not do any aerations for folks with invisible dog fences. Why would my turf tracer be pulling to the left? Probably just a tracking issue. There should be a knob in between the 2 hydros, and you can turn it to the right or turn it to the left, and it should help bring that center. So put the hydro, the forward position at like 1 mile per hour on that level, and just try to work on the tracking from there. What is the best value stand-on or zero-turn mowers? That's a great question. There's a lot of budget brands out there. I haven't really ran them, to be honest. I'm running like more of the higher-end commercial stuff, the Skag, the Deers, the John, the X-Marks, all that kind of stuff. But Bad Boy, Big Dog, Bradley mowers, there's some great price points there. Those are some great options as well if you're just getting into the industry and can buy a mower for $4, $5, $6, maybe $7,000. I think those are great options. I started using the X blades this year. I am really liking them. Awesome. Good to hear. All right. Check your tire PSI if your mower is tracking to one side. Yeah, that's a great point. What's your thoughts on the percentage to spend on advertising? I'm looking at doing 6 to 10% of gross revenue. We actually talked about this in a live stream about probably 6 weeks ago, maybe 8 weeks ago. Everybody's different. Some people say 3%, 6%, 7%, 10%. For me personally, the simple answer is whatever gets the phone to ring. Whatever gets the phone to ring. We spend very little on ad spend for marketing these days, but we still get a lot of customers that call us. Why? Because we have great SEO, good Google My Business listing, great branding, nice truck with billboard, the signage on the trailer. It's a rolling billboard going down the road. I don't spend a ton on our marketing, maybe $1,500 a year in the spring. I might do a mailer this year in the fall for a new commercial snow, but that's about it. Now, somebody else might say, if you're not spending 10 grand a year out of your $500,000, then you're a loser. Maybe so. But again, it doesn't matter dollar and percentage wise. It matters, hey, are you getting the customers calling? Is your business growing? Are you hitting the revenue goals you need to hit everything else that you're trying to accomplish? For some folks, they might need to spend more money. For some folks, they might have a better website, better SEO, and have to spend less money. So it's really relative. All right, we're going to end the poll. Xmark 51, Skag 49. And I agree with that. They're both very, very similar in cut quality. I don't think you can go wrong with either mower. Skag with their Velocity Plus deck, it's a great deck. It cuts really well. I think in wet grass, it might edge out the Xmark. In all mowing conditions, I'm going to go with the Xmark. All right, great questions coming in. I'm trying to answer them all I can, or as best as I can, answer them all. I wish I had a rate dealer closer to me. They are amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to running a rate. There's 72 ZK or 60 ZK or a dually ZK. Those would be really fun to mow on our property. I need like a 72 mower with dualies because my property is pretty bumpy and it's like an old field. So until we get it like really posh and manicured, having a 72-inch deck just for width, it's 3.5 acres. And then those 72 or those dualies would be really nice for the bumps and the divots. I agree. How do you deal with customers who skip cuts because of money? Do you charge them a fee for the next time? Those kind of customers don't stick with us because I let them go. Not a tough guy, just shooting it straight. If a customer calls me and says, hey, we're going to go to bi-weekly service now, we let them go. Here's my line. I would say, hey, a nice lawn like yours in the nicer subdivisions that water and irrigate or water and fertilize regularly need to be cut weekly. Yeah, well, no, I just want to have it bi-weekly cut, or no, it's not growing that fast. Hey, no problem. You're not going to be a good fit for us, and we simply let that customer go. Happens all the time. In fact, you can even hedge against a bunch of that on the beginning when you sign that customer up. So that a lot of customers will say, hey, I just want bi-weekly. You say, we don't do bi-weekly. We only offer weekly with our company. Oh, okay, go ahead. Just do it weekly. Boom, there you go. Or even when they're signing up and they say, yeah, like maybe we'll do bi-weekly in the summer. Yeah, we don't do that. We do weekly the whole season through. Nicer lawns like yours, they got to get cut every week. And if the customer, grunts or rebuttals or rebuffs that, hey, no problem. We're not the service for you. And that's just the truth. Give me 1 second here, guys. Got to plug in the laptop. Hopefully I got my cable. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, babe. Hopefully we got some juice. Oh, we are plugged back in. Last time it was the camera. This time it was the laptop, but we're doing good. Professionals. You guys hear Liz in the other room. Hey, can you guys do me a solid? Can we get this thing up to 200 likes? There's another 100 people in here. I know people are jumping in, jumping out. We're at 130 likes. Can you guys crush that like button, smash the like button? It really helps me out, really helps the channel, really helps the videos get more visibility, get some surface, gets the algorithm boosting them a little bit. We want to get as many people as possible watching the live stream. Dang, you guys just like bumped it up 15 in like a half a second. So that was actually really cool. Thank you so much. We're at 143. Can you guys all tap the thumbs up, the like button? Super appreciate that. I am pouring it out there, baby. Trying to help you guys out. Hey, if you guys need contracts, rate adjustment letters, price increase letters, employee handbooks, all that stuff, it's great resources at LawnTrepreneurAcademy.com. The promo code livestream saves 10% through the end of the night. It is a live stream like special, if you guys will. So if you need to get the contracts or the bundles, postcard designs, and then take them over to Postcard Mania, 10% off with the promo code livestream. We got some people that think the Skag is a better cut. It's 50-50. It finished at 50-50. It was 49-51 when I stopped the poll. How often do we pass out flyers? Again, just depends. If we're trying to drum up more business, monthly. If we're pretty good with where we're at, then we don't, pass out more flyers. What's up, bud? Shh, doing a live stream. What do you think about a trailer versus a cube truck? That's just personal preference. I've always been a big truck and trailer guy, but a lot of folks are loving the Isuzus or even like an enclosed cab truck, box truck, and they all have their ups and downs, their pros and cons. A cube truck, you can't necessarily plow with it, and you're gonna have to spend $3,000 on a dovetail, a ramp to go in the back. For a utility trailer, you gotta park it, teach people how to back up. People can theft off of it. It just depends. You know what I mean? Price point for a trailer is another $3,000-4,000, but a box truck could be $25,000. And now you got a whole nother piece of equipment that could be breaking down. A trailer, you have 4 more tires or 2 more tires at least. So just pros and cons, right? The Ferris would be a great ride-on for your property. Just saying, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. John, if you know somebody that's working at Ferris, tell them to give me a shout. We'll do a demo on there. I don't know if they have a 72 Ferris Z3X. I think it's just a 61. Ventrax are awesome. TSP Lawn Care, Ventrax, but they are crazy money. Yeah, they're like 30-40 grand. But they do have like an 88-inch, I think it is, finishing cut front mounted mower deck. That would be awesome to demo on the property. I lost 50% of my customers from last year. Well, that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Just depends. But I'll tell you what, you're going to lose customers. 50%, you might have had a bunch of low pricing and you raised your prices to where they needed to be. So it was kind of expected. But maybe you're in an area that's depressed based on the economy. Maybe you're in a part of town that has a small recession going on from the local business. So that could be a thing too. But that's why you always keep marketing. You're probably going to lose 5 to 10% of your business per year, no matter what, just from attrition, from people moving, people canceling, people quitting, people passing away, passing on. So that's why you always got to market no matter what. All right, great questions here, man. You guys are just seriously, is this helping you guys out? Emoji thumbs up if this is helping you guys out in the comments. Can you guys help me out? Emoji thumbs up. And then also thumbs up the like button if you guys haven't. We're at 147. But yeah, Mindset 24. I call market adjustments. Raise your prices, market adjustments. All right. Hey, babe, can you text me your dad joke about Napoleon? If you remember it, text me. I'm gonna do we'll do like a dad joke for the live stream. How can I reach my goal of a stander used by winter? I have 3 per week now. Sorry if I asked earlier. Figure out what that monthly payment is for a mower if you want to finance it. Maybe it's $8,000 or $9,000, and let's say it's $175 a month, and you have $40 weekly cuts. Well, if you have 1 or 2 or 3 customers, you're already kind of at that monthly payment. Maybe your goal would be to have some margin there, have some profit as well, of course. So maybe you need a goal of 10 customers, and then you can go finance that mower. I'm not saying go finance a mower. I'm not saying 10 customers is what you need to finance that mower. But what I am saying is figure out a revenue goal, figure out a profit goal, work your way backwards, do some simple math. Obviously, you're not going to be cutting grass in most likely November, December, January, February, maybe even March. So you have 4 or 5 months where you need to make that monthly payment with maybe very little income coming in. So budget accordingly. So it's just a simple math game. Work your finances, get a roadmap, get a budget. Most likely, you're probably going to want 10 or 20 customers to maybe get that new mower, make it happen. But again, it just depends on your circumstances. If you're living at home and you're 15 and your parents want to finance a mower with you, rock and roll. If you're 30 and your income's $4,000 a month, but your expenses are $4,200 a month, well, that's a different conversation. All right. You guys want the dad joke of the hour? Here is, if you guys like it, it was my idea. If you didn't like it, it was Liz's idea. What's that? Hey, where did Napoleon keep his armies? Where did Napoleon keep his armies? The answer is in his sleeveys. In his sleeveys. Oh, because he's short. Because he's got he's got little T-Rex arms. I think 25 people just quit the live stream, babe. I'm just kidding. Hey, thumbs up if you like the joke. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, that is good. If you guys got a good dad joke, send it to me via email or DM. What? When did the calendars fall in love?
On January 1st, their very first date.
On January 1st, their very first date. Why does a fish always sing off key? Because you can't tune a fish. Oh, this is going right off the rails as expected. Let me get a shout out. Chris Pickett, if you super chat $2, buddy, I'll give you a shout out right now. I'm not saying I'm going to give Chris Pickett a shout out, but if he does a $2 super chat, is that what they even call it? I don't even know what they call it. Oh, all the pineapple pizza people are joining back in. Let's do really quick favorite pizza topping, ham, bacon. What else we got, guys? Veggies or not pineapple. Shout out to Chris. Everybody say in the comments really quick, say, what's up, Chris? Shout out to Chris. Chris Pickett. It's your world. We just live in it. You are the main character. What blower brand do we run? We have all Red Max leaf blowers. I just think they're awesome. Harriet Van Heest. What was our average price increase for the season? Just for mowing, 12% across the board. Everybody. I don't care if you're 18 or 80, single mom, married, dual income couple, Lambo in the drive, or a jalopy, 12%. Everybody. Sorry. It is what it is. It's life. It's business. What camera do I use? Canon. What do I use? I don't even know. Canon R6. Before that, it was a 90D. Before that, it was an 80D. Before that, it was a T6i. I might get some reverb here. You might want to drop the volume. You just get a snack?
For Emmy.
For Emmy?
Buying time is that.
Holy crap. What did Frank just...
I stepped on the cat.
Oh, you stepped on the cat? I thought he was attacking you. What are you doing? All right. Everybody said, what's up, Chris? All right, let's go. People are doing cleanups, flyers, Canadian bacon with pineapple.
Oh.
No, we don't take credit for you. You're out of the community. Somebody said, nice double chin. Thanks. Yeah. I look like Jabba the Hutt. Look, when I was broke, I looked like Skeletor. I was 140.6. And now that I have $12 in my checking account and a lot of gift cards, I'm eating like a king. I'm eating like a king. Look at the Dunkaroos. Anybody remember Dunkaroos? I literally have a pack of Dunkaroos right now. I'm holding up if you guys can't see on the podcast. Anybody remember Dunkaroos from like early 2000s? Maybe like late 90s? All right. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. We're going to be wrapping this thing up here in just a quick minute. But if you guys can drop a like, we're at 157 likes. Let's see if we can get this thing to 2 bills. That'd be sweet. And what other questions do we got? What is the best way to set up an LLC? We use a service called Corporate Direct. I think they're based out of Arizona. That is Garrett Sutton's folks with Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he's a Rich Dad advisor. If you mention Brian's Law Maintenance or the podcast, they'll save you $100 on an LLC formation. It's about $600 to $700. They are way better than like a LegalZoom or any of those like expedite services, expedition. You know what I'm saying? Expedited services. Because once they start tacking on all the things you do need, filing an LLC is $50. It's all the other stuff that you have to do as well. And when you go through a LegalZoom or somebody like that, it's already going to be $600, $700, $800 as well. But yeah, a lot of folks go through corporate direct and then mention our name, which is great. I think you guys save $100, which is awesome. Repost, I have a Kubota Z421 and I'm looking for another mower. Currently have a few accounts and most of them are pretty big. I'm looking for a standard, hopefully under 5K. Any ideas? I don't have any standard that I know that's $5,000. Maybe a used trade-in mower, like something with 1,000 hours on it. But a good standard these days, you're going to be in the 8 to 12 grand category. It's tough because I get people asking me all the time, what can I get for 5 to 8 grand? And I just don't know. I just don't know. Check out the Bradley mowers, maybe. All right. I posted your jokes on Facebook. Holla back. All right. We got some super chats coming in like a Nini. I have no idea what to say, but I just started going door to door, and there is anything I should say. Any time or thing I should say. Yeah, go door to door from 3 to 7 p.m. That's when folks are going to be home. Be prepared to have people scream at you because of they're afraid of COVID or you're messing up dinner time, but that's okay. Just say, hey, sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Just want to leave my card. Don't even give them a pitch. And they say, what's your card for? You say lawn care service. They say, oh, I already got a guy. Oh, I need a guy. Oh, can you give me a quote right now? So that's what I would do. But make sure you have something to leave in the doors or like a door hanger, postcard, something like that. Blessings property maintenance. Legal Zoom sucks. It ended up costing me $1,000. There you go. I wouldn't say they suck. I don't have any personal experience, but I do know that once you start tacking on minutes, your articles of organization, all this other stuff that you need to file in addition to the LLC, your registering agent, all this other stuff, it does turn into $750 to $1,000 for real. So $650 to $700 with corporate direct is a great option. You can look them up, Google them, corporatedirect.com, something like that. They're out of Arizona. Garrett Sutton, Garrett Sutton, Garrett Sutton. All right, we got 2 more minutes. I'm going to wrap this up probably a little early tonight. Mulch versus shoot blocker for small properties that are tall a lot of times. For me, I just have shoot blockers. We don't have any mulch kits on any of our mowers. I'm not saying that that's the right answer or the wrong answer, but I would go with a shoot blocker all the time. All right, great questions here. Just going back through these. My son just got into Dunkaroos. Yeah, that's a fact. Great questions coming in. Thanks to all you guys for joining in and signing up and hanging out or whatever you call it. There's 111 people here on a Sunday night. A couple of super chats coming in, which I really appreciate. Super chats are interesting. Like YouTube gets like 60% of that crap. Isn't that like theft? Whatever. It's not like we're trying to pay our bills with super chats. All right, we're ending the poll. 34% bacon, 30% not pineapple. So if you like pineapple on your pizza, man, that's sauce. I don't know. You're pushing pineapple. Why didn't one person call me? I passed out 600 flyers and not one phone call. I had it professionally designed and still nothing. A lot of variables, maybe wrong time of the day. Did you pass them on the flyer, on the mailbox flag? Did you pass them out on the door? Did you pass them out during a rainstorm or windstorm the next day? Perhaps it was just the design. Was the phone number right? It could be 100 different things. The biggest piece of advice I can give you is don't stop there. It happens. You pass out 1,000 somethings and you get one call, and it's just marketing. It just happens. Again, somebody asked earlier, how much money do we spend on marketing? The honest answer is until the phone rings. There's no other fancier way to say it. And I'm sure some other guru wants to tell you something different, but it doesn't matter. You need to do marketing until the phone rings so you get the calls to get the customers. And so the longer you've been in business, you'll know how to dial it in more on all your copy, your photos, your postcards, your ads. You'll know your split testing. You'll know what works, what doesn't work. But you have to keep spending money to dial it in. You didn't spend $600 and nothing happened. You spent $600 and learned what didn't work. So whatever, look at your last campaign and figure out what didn't work out of it. There's no, you never can waste money marketing, I guess, if you have a good attitude and you're looking for the diamond in the rough about how that whole campaign worked. All right, great questions here. Any tips for our first year? Yeah, listen to as many YouTube videos from good quality people. Not I'm going to say it. Listen to good content from good people on YouTube and listen to good podcasts from good folks who have real businesses, and watch people on YouTube who have real businesses, not just making videos to make videos. All right. Let's see what else we got. Chris Pickett, $5 super chat. Thanks, Chris. I was just giving you a hard time. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate you though, brother. Pineapple is better than, no, I don't know, John. I don't know about that. No, pineapple on a pizza is not a thing. It's like, I don't even know when you would have pineapple otherwise, like maybe in a fruit salad, but that's not a thing. Is it worth using a zero turn on a 4,000 square foot yard with a 40 to 44 inch gate? Should I get a 30 inch? You got two options there. Get a 60 inch mower and then push mow the backyard, or get a 36 inch that you can use on the back and the front. Unless you can pick up a good, let's say it's a 44 inch gate, try to pick up a used 40 inch mower from somebody that's already got 1,000, 2,000 hours on it. You're only going to put 10 hours on it a week at most anyway. I mean, at most, maybe like 3 hours a week. So try to find some old, Toro Time Master, or that's like the 30 inch ones, or the time cutters that are like those 40, 44 inch, 52 inch ones. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Find something with a lot of hours on it. And you're not going to put a lot of hours on it anyway. So don't buy a new one for $9,000. Yeah. Somebody said get a 36 or a 42 inch standard or sit down. I agree. If I use QuickBooks and it calculates quarterly taxes, should I be fine if I pay those quarterlies, or should I still be setting aside more? If you're using QuickBooks and you're getting a real-time number, you should be just fine with those quarterly taxes. If you have a good CPA, maybe they can look over your shoulder with a monthly review or a quarterly review. That's what we do. But you should be able to pay those appropriately with real-time reporting from QuickBooks. That's why you need great accounting software. Good question. If you ever feel like you want to be more conservative with that, save 20% of your gross. You'll be just fine with your tax situation. Unless you're pushing $500,000 and you start getting into the 28, 32% tax bracket. By then, you're going to start owing more than that 20%, obviously. All right, talk about yearly contracts, how to figure. I don't do any yearly contracts. We do seasonal contracts. We have one contract for lawns for the people that we do have contracts for, like commercial. Our residentials are all a la carte. Snow plowing is a separate contract, obviously, for us. We don't do any yearly contracts. I don't do any monthly contracts. We're a la carte for the lawn maintenance. The work we do, we pay for. We charge the customer for. We don't do like $300 a month or $400 a month, and it includes $8,000 worth of work or whatever it is. Because what if you install $2,500 worth of mulch and pruning and mowing in the beginning and a cleanup, and it's $400 a month, and then they cancel you after month 2, and they're a doctor or a lawyer, and they have means, and they're a wealthier individual than you. You're not going to get your money out of that person, and you fronted $2,500 worth of work, and you're going to get paid $400 to $800 of that in that first month or two. By the way, I don't care how great you are, how nice you are, how well you've been doing this. Nobody's going to pay a $400 a month bill in November, December, and January and February when you're not showing up to their property but once a month to whip down some weeds or do a leaf cleanup one time. I just don't understand that. I would never do that. As a customer, I would cancel you after November. I'm telling you straight up, I would cancel you after November. I don't care what my agreement says. I ain't paying you $400 a month for those 4 months that you ain't showing up and doing anything. Well, I cut the lawn once every 3 weeks. We trim the bushes and we fluff the whatever. Yeah. Get paid for the work you do. There's no other industry that operates like that. All right. Great questions here. Can you unblock me on Instagram? Maybe. Shoot me an email and I'll look at your chat thread and we'll see. But if you're going to be a butt on Instagram, you get blocked. But I'm not opposed to unblocking people if there's a real reason for it. All right. Some other great questions here. If you can see it, what's the best way to post advertisements or flyers? Would you suggest full page flyers or business cards? Lawn care flyers on mailbox flags. I know somebody's going to say that's illegal. It's true. So I'm not endorsing that, but that's what I would do. After that, postcards. After that, EDDM campaigns. All right, we're going to shut it down right here, guys. We're all done here for the night. Thanks for jumping on. If you guys can't tap a big thumbs up real quick on the video, super appreciate that. We're at 175 likes. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hopping on. Hope this was a valuable Q&A. You guys are awesome. And Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, maybe even 6 p.m. Eastern, we got Alex Nickens shop tour dropping, 80 by 120. Place is absolutely massive. And thank you guys to the biggest month we've ever had on the podcast, 97,500 downloads, which is just wild for a podcast, keeping us in the top 100 across the country, which is amazing. All right, guys, thanks so much. And Lawn Care Juggernaut, what's up, bud? Hope you are doing well. We are over and out, guys. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you later this week. 5 videos are dropping this week, which is going to be awesome, and we'll see you next week, Sunday, for another live stream. Have a great night. Thanks, guys.